Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau let Canadian pro-lifers know exactly where they stand.
An organization that has the explicit purpose of restricting women's rights by removing rights to abortion is not in line with where we are as a government and, quite frankly, where we are as a society.
In Canada. So what message is he trying to send to us, maybe? Here to discuss is Jeannie Mancini, president of the March for Life, which is being held on Friday in Washington, D.C. What's your reaction to Prime Minister Trudeau?
Honestly, I think he's a little bit out of touch. He doesn't need to look far to see that 8 out of 10 Americans for the last 10 years have wanted to limit abortion more than it's limited, at least in the United States. And mostly, I'd love to extend an invitation to the Prime Minister to come to the March for Life on Friday, because he will see who's really out of touch with mainstream America.
Well, it's pretty ironic because this was for a youth summer program, right? I've been to the March for Life. It's a very young movement. It's filled with young people. It's amazing. It's also a pro-science movement. I have 8 kids, Jeannie. I've seen a 4D ultrasound many times. And it strikes me whenever I see those that the pro-choice movement are really anti-science.
Absolutely. It's pro-science, it's pro-love, it's extremely positive, and you're right, Rachel, it's primarily young people. We are literally the largest human rights demonstration that happens annually around the world, and we're 45 years strong. I mean, it's astounding when you consider that we've lost over 60 million Americans to abortion. And right. To the Prime Minister, I just would really want to talk to him about this is the most significant human rights abuse of today.
But isn't it also in Canada? I mean, Canada. What happens in Canada often comes down to us. I mean, this is an effort to silence pro-lifers, isn't it? I mean, this is a sign of intolerance. You can't, if you have a pro-life view, you're not welcome to share it, or else you're kicked out of this program.
Absolutely, but as you can see from the March for Life, we won't be silenced. I mean, when we began the March for Life in 1974, the other side thought that we would become desensitized to abortion after 2 or 3 years and finish, our march. But the truth of the matter is, here we are 45 years strong and doing whatever we can to build a culture of life and to build a culture of love and to end this human rights abuse of abortion.
And have people want to join you Friday, what do they do?
marchforlife.org, and we're on all the different social media outlets, so be sure to follow us. What we really ask is that people share their stories about human dignity with the hashtag #WhyWeMarch.
It's wonderful. Thanks so much for joining us and for spreading your message, and I hope everybody gets to go see the march and that they get the coverage they deserve at that event, media-wise. You got it. Thank you, Jeannie.